It's out of focus.
He's going to focus in a minute. Better focus. Wingardium Fociosa.
Oh my god.
And he was like, see that juice by
Go straight over it or do I go there?
Nice, bright and early.
I'm going to go left.
Drive 0.7 miles, then keep right.
We've arrived at Loughborough University and we're all buzzing, ready to start now.
Titans, give us a wave. Titans, give us a wave. Who's this?
I'll do the talking. Right, yeah, turn left.
Give a wave to the camera, give us a wave.
There we go! People wanna know! People wanna know!
Would be tens, won't it?
Who we are! Where we come from! Where we come from! So we tell them! So we tell them! We're from Trinity! We're from Trinity! Mighty, mighty Trinity! Mighty, mighty Trinity! Let's go Titans!
Let's go Titans!
Let's go Titans! Let's go!
Right.
Let's go Titans!
Cheerleading began as an all-male sport, I think back in the late 1800s. It was more about cheering back then rather than like the competitive sport that it is today. Like teams would cheer for their sports team, normally at a uni, so like an American football team or a basketball team. It wasn't until the 1920s that women were introduced into cheerleading. Women brought the skills that are seen in cheerleading today to the sport, like the tumbles, the dancing, the motions. Cheerleading is split into 6 levels, levels 1 to 6, and currently we are a level 2 co-ed team, which means mixed, so we have boys and girls on the team, so we're not an all-girls team basically. Each level varies in difficulty. Obviously our stunts are easier to do than like say level 6. Like we can do a basket toss but can't do any flips or twists during the stunt, as we'd have to be a high level team to be able to do this. Every year we have to get new recruits and all the good people leave, so it's like starting from fresh every year, so it's hard to move up levels really. It's why university teams are normally like level 2 or 3 to be honest.
My role on the team is captain. What I have to do is I set up all the routine and I run all the sessions, run the warm-up, come up with all the stunts. The choreography side and the dance side isn't my biggest strong point, so when we get some of the qualified gymnastics and cheer coaches from the Aviator All-Star programme in Leeds, we get those. I get some help with the actual choreography side because they've got qualifications and things like dance and choreography, so they do that side.
So on the team there's about 31 people, but we only normally compete with about 20, just because people can't afford it, because we do 2 or 3 competitions a year. Normally everyone tries to do at least 1, so this one's our first one of the year on Sunday. Every year we bring in new recruits because obviously people leave, like me and Christy and ourselves will be leaving this year, so they need people to replace us. We do that at the Freshers' Fair normally and get people to sign up and come to the sessions. We have to have a join-in fee because people have to pay insurance. We also need money to go towards the training at the gym in Bramley because it's very expensive to get the proper coaching.
The coaches and everyone at the Aviator All-Stars gym, they obviously run a company. They started at Leeds Uni and they actually set up a company afterwards after being on a team in Leeds Uni called Leeds Celtics. They can help us with all sorts of tumbling and things like that. At the competition on Sunday, there'll be a judging panel. This consists of 5 judges, 1 judging each element of cheer, 1 being the stunts, which is your pyramids and your basket tossers and your basic stunts that go up like your libs and things like that. Second one is your jumps, how clean they are, like your herkies and your toe touches. Your third one is your dance, which is the synchronised choreographed dance that traditionally comes at the end of a routine. Your fourth one is the traditional cheer motions, which keep the sort of spirit of the whole cheer in there. And then the last one is the gymnastics tumbling, which the judges will be seeing how clean your tumbles are, how well you've worked them, that the correct technique is being used within each one. When I first came across it, I wouldn't have probably classed it as a sport because due to the stereotypes and things where you just see it as like in America, people with pom-poms and things like that. It's nothing like that at all because pom-poms is a total separate thing. It's called pom dance, and then cheerleading or competitive cheerleading is actually very physically demanding. It's in America it would probably more classed as a sport, or it's not as much here as it's not got the publicity that it does in America. People's first impressions are obviously like, oh, I'll go and do that, like in university and stuff, or join cheerleading because it's going to be way easier than like netball or football or anything like that. What they don't understand is they get a shock when they first turn up and they actually have to do all this physical demanding stunts and things like that. It does help if you've got some sort of background training previous in, like, say, gymnastics or anything from that, build that base strength up, like from climbing, any of these things will just help you. But you can build it up when you join, but obviously you'll progress a lot slower than the people who have got those other past activities that I've done before.
Cheerleading is a physically demanding sport. Like, you don't realise how much. Like, injuries just second nature to us. Like, one of the girls, she broke a rib back in September and she's only just come back to training now.
This competition that we're doing now is a competition called Future Cheer, and it's one of the big cheering bodies in the country. And what we're entered a university one, so all the university teams in the country who have cheerleading teams will go into this competition. When this team originally started, it was a level 1 team, and they went to a competition and came first. But then as we've moved up to level 2, the competition gets a lot harder because for university teams and people that have never done it before, it's a very popular level is level 2 because it doesn't require too much gymnastic skills and things like that if you've never done cheerleading before, so it's a really good level to start at of all level 2 teams. And the last competition we did, so this is the first one of this year that we'll be competing at. It doesn't bother me as much that people won't say, oh, that's definitely not a sport, and things like that. It's what you perceive it as, really, like as long as you understand how much like effort and things you actually do put into it.
People, both male and female, should join cheerleading. It's so rewarding. It's good for your physical, mental well-being. You meet new friends. It's just great, really. Like, you learn new skills, and you just get to compete. And the adrenaline from competing in front of thousands of people is just amazing. It just makes you feel so good. And I think we're ready now. The team is so excited. We can't wait for this weekend, and I hope the guys do really well.
Leeds Trinity
Our top 10 and in 10th place, we have the Sheffield Sabercats. In 9th place, put your hands together for the Leeds Trinity Titans.
Second place goes to Cambridge Cougars. This year's the University Old Girl 2 here at Loughborough Saturday Night Fever, Leeds